Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly, your key. of the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And in recent seasons, he's really elevated his game and become one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL when he's out there leading his squad. He completed over 72% of his passes last season, which led the league, and he's looking to be even better in this season.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. As we step aside here in this first quarter.
Listen up. Go ahead. Ready?
Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Looking to pass. Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Ochin. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll dump this off to Ochin. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Now Tua. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
21G, 21G.
From the gun, it's Tua. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Phillies offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He didn't expect this year to be any different.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Delay of game, Austin.
Well, you got to think Charles Atwin's on the quarterback, because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Gets this out quickly to Dotson. So nothing doing there. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. 23 yards the pickup there. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lift at the end of that one. 2nd down in the yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 30-yard line.
Going right back to Dotson. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Philadelphia.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 43 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal.
Good, set. 63. Hey! Go Silver, ready? Man!
Hurts sets up to throw it. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Devontae Smith from 3 yards out. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Dolphins nothing.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Darren Waller, 65 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Hurts. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Pushing his way through. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 48 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Dolphins 7.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off by a receiving touchdown from Saquon Barkley.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Miami set to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Dolphins.
Now two are going to change the play.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Go ahead.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Ochan. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Two on a throw again. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua fighting his old Alabama teammate Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. A strong running. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 107 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Up the middle with Barkley. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Miami. No touch up. Hey, let's go. Trim. No touch.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Gtowncapp and the Dolphins offense heading back out. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
21G. All right. Ready.
Here's Tua. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
Here's Gtowncapp to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Tua going to throw. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Waste of time.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready. 18.
Again, they will throw it with Gtowncapp. Steps away to his left. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Gtowncapp, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. They'll be looking to get in the end zone again. Had the touchdown, as you see, last drive on 4 carries. And during the break, we were looking at some of the replays from the previous drive. Really good holes created, great space.
Yeah, I like the observation you had, though, during that break about, okay, they've got to do something to slow down their runners. So is it bringing in more defensive linemen? Is it dropping in extra linebackers? What are you going to do? Personally, I'm going to take my safety and drop him into the box. I'm going to have at least 7 in there until he shows that he can beat me through the air. Yeah, I've got to slow down the running.
I was just going to say, you'll take the exposure in the passing game over the top until you can prove that you can stop the running game.
Sometimes you go cold because you haven't thrown it in a while. Let's see if he can heat up again.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. In motion right is Brown.
63.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Eagles first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 147 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line.
180.
Hurts going to give this to Shipley. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Two is going to change things up. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And Hill is going to have the Dolphins first down as he'll be brought down at the 37. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Another Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. Well, that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Looking to pass. Tua. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Nick Westbrook-Aquino in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that one too high and incomplete. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. We now proceed to the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
195 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down.
He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just the series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number one goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Barkley off tackle left. Stays on his feet. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Hey, Silver.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
In motion, the tight end. On 2nd and 10. Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 27 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. Again, he'll drop to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So back at the midfield stripe now. They'll come up 2nd and long. From midfield, here's Tua. Gets this one to Hill. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and 5.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Tua setting up shot to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Turbo one, high, get set.
Achane gets it from the gun. Well, he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, a 23-yard run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Patterson now for the extra point. And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows. And you might even make a magazine cover or 2.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward.
King, Bill King, Bill King.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. But now he appears to be in some pain. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Straight ahead, Shipley. And he stopped immediately there. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. 3rd and 8. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Barkley, inside handoff. And some room to work. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Let's go. Trim it. 73. Crown left Yeti. Hey, easy. 63, back.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Hey, 73, hey.
Throwing on second and long. Hurts. It's complete downfield out left to his running back. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
Great, check. And anyone else? Tiger Hornet. Count up Yeti.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
Don't touch it.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
At the Dolphins' 10-yard line.
63. Hey, Silver. Hey.
Another try for Barkley. And he loses the football a second time. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Go. Solo left Zion. Hey.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now Achane on first and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. From the gun, it's Hurts. This is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Go, trim it. Count up, Yeti. 63. Count up, Yeti.
Hurts sets up to throw it. To Barkley on the check down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Hey! Like a Hornet. 73.
Throwing is Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And the drive starts with a run from H.M. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Out right to Hill, complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 56 yards. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them, not necessarily to them.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown 65 yards. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the
fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Gtowncapp. To about the 40-yard line.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Back to throw is Tua. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
2 yards on
as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They need 12 here. It's third down.
Hey, get set. Yeah. 21G, 21G. Hey. Out.
Now Tagovailoa steps away. He'll dump this off to Gtowncapp. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
All right, come on.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one deal and then handshakes. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into?
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on. Traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies.
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They're led by the second-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
It was a tough season, Kate, in New Orleans a year ago. Coaching changes, lots of injuries to that offensive line. And Spencer, as a fifth-rounder, was thrown right into the fire as a rookie. But he persevered, he endured, and now he's going to get a chance to compete for the job this year.
Okay, ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Okay.
Last one got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Here we go.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Fight, black shot. Hut, hut.
Give on second to Kamara. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Striker, 3-3. Hey, red. 10 block.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds block. So second down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Gun.
From the gun, Jones gets it. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Sealer there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Set, ready. Black 40. Watch out now, safety series. Shot, 17. Hey, blue. Yelp, hey, green. Set.
Jones wants more. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was brought down by Taylor Kogu. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Black, 95, green jack. Fury, yellow, red, yellow, blue, striker. Hut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Taken in by Hill, right side. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tua taking right to the air. Rolling left, buying some time. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And 11 at the 41-yard line.
Another try following the sack. His first throw is an interception. And the Saints take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
It's caught left side by Hill. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
43. Right. Ready?
Kamara running out of the gun. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Hey, red, Edo blue.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's complete. This is Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control, Alt, Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
He's going to push one deep down the... He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First down and goal to go.
From the red zone now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quincy Riley picks it. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
the 11-yard
Ready,
line.
ready. Black, chop, 17, opposite, green. Go pick.
Slot man motioned over.
Ready?
Second down, it's another give to Kamara. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21.
On the carry.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Saints.
Come on, set. 62 blaster. Black chop, smash, red, cycle. 6.
On the gun, Rattler. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
Blue striker. Green jack. Black ultra. Hey, green. Hut, hut.
From the 27. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Dolphins bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Big team! How about you?
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. That's the end of one here. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Going power with the big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Riley Patterson off for the extra point. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it. Line ball picked up inside the 25.
You just never know what could be the play at the end of the game that we look back on and say, you know what? That was the play that decided it all. It seems small now. It's just a little old point, right? But if this one stays close to the end, keep an eye on that block because that single point could loom very, very large.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Here comes the Saints offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Set, ready. Here, black. Ready.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18.
Here we go. 52 blue, black chop. Grill green. Smash, red. Hey, blue. Check, huh?
Trying again, following the sack. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. They'll cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Yellow, go. 6, mega, red, yellow. Black ultra.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Down. 60 red. 6 red. Cycle. Green gap. Hut.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down.
And in motion, out of the slot. Kamara now on 1st and 10. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. 1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Yellow, 22. Needle blue. Hey, red. Steel, black shot.
From the 23. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Ready. Kick 10 black. Drill green. Fuse yellow. Set.
They'll run with Kamara. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
22 needle. Ready?
Setting up the screen. It's Olave. It's an Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead to 7. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Grouping adds the extra point. And the Saints grow their lead to 8.
14. Dolphins 6. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that has stayed one play ahead of their defensive foes.
He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go ahead.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for Achane. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
All right, go ahead, go.
Here's Tua again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
38-yard line.
I'm not not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
20, TA. 20G. 21G. 21G. Hey.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Saints' 22-yard line.
Sticking to the air. It's Tagovailoa. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie before halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
And the draw, just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you spend all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you could run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Ready.
They're going to start on the ground with Camara. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry.
Ball red. Let's go now. Blue, white, white. You, yellow. Hey, green. Blaster, stick. Hut.
Here's 2nd and 2. He puts some power on a deep one left. Brought in inside the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
The Saints get some late points and the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 14. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35.
The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Hey.
Blitz coming to him. He throws a bullet deep to the... He's got it at the 30. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie before halftime.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Patterson on for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints are going to take over now near the end of the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
10 black, blue striker. Yellow.
Running back sent in motion.
Yellow blue. Cut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
60 red. 60 red. 10 cycle. Fight 60. Hut.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And having gained up about a handful there. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
The humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 44 here on 2nd down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Hey, green, yellow, black shot. Flight blue. Field, black, rail, yellow. Blaster, 6. Yellow, zoom.
On the gun, Rattler. He's got Jones for the completion. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back, smash, red, 50, green. Red, cycle, black, ultra. Hey, red. White, white, blue, striker. Huge, yellow. Yellow, go. Needle, blue. 6. Zoom, black. Green, jack. Set.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. So we're all knotted up. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter.
Blake Murphy to kick off for the Saints.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. D.S. Criggs to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready, John? Hey, 21
Tua now from the gun. He lets a heater kill team. Middle of the big game downfield. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Tagovailoa on first down. It's a big strike to Hill. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to go now. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Running back sent in motion.
Black shot. Yellow. Blue. Slide through. Ready.
Here's Rattler. 1st and 10. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Jeff Jones has got it. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
21G, 21G.
From the 43. Throw the right, finds Waddle. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. Pushing for the red zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon A.Chan with the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Saints 21.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. The Saints come marching onto the field. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Red, cycle. Hey.
They kick the running back in motion.
You, yellow.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now it's second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Running back sent in motion.
Steel, black, blue, striker, stick, mega, smash, red. Set,
Rattler trying again on second. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go. Slide blue. 40, blue, black. Black ultra. Red.
Rattler to the air now. Has a man on target to Johnson. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Yellow, go. Ready?
Here's Rattler. It's called left side by Hill. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense. And number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
Go. Yellow.
He'll throw it yet again. Right back to Hill. This is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the third. Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints 28. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
20 and TX.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Second and 3. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense, not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on, 2. Long. Snap.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Hits his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Here's A-Chain running right. He breaks. There's the power, now some speed. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. His third total score in this game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Saints 28.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Let's go now. Red, yellow, sticky, green. Blue, black.
Rattler now off the play action. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 35 out of that one. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Black shot. Come on, set. Blue strike. 33. Yep, claws red. Set.
Looking to throw, Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
2nd and 10 now. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
And the Saints first down.
Set, ready. Black on black. 95. Hey, red.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him.
Ready, break.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Watch out now. Set, cut. Cut.
Setting up the screen, it's Olave. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to Chris Olave. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Down, you, yellow, black 40. Hey, blue. Red, yellow, green jack. Hut.
On the gun, Rattler. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. John Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
It's a turnover on downs.
chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Come on, to the win. Come on, to the win.
They'll start the drive with Gtowncapp. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
All right, fellas. Go.
They'll stick with Gtowncapp. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap now to Gtowncapp. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play.
Ready, set.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Blue, 32. Yellow, go. Set.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He's brought down back at the 16.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Black ultra. Here we go. Red, 38. Yellow, zoom. Light blue. Fury, yellow. Blaster, 6. Set.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
50 Fury. Red, green. Let's go. 60 red. Green jack. Blue striker. Claws red.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. The throw is caught. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
To kick off for the Saints.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Gtowncapp. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to it. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, Man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Going to the ground again on throws. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go ahead.
A-chain again. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
20, TA. Ready.
A-chain on the inside give. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This one's off the mark. It's going to wind up short and too far right. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
They tried for the field goal to really eliminate all shadow of a doubt, and instead, let's introduce some doubt into the picture and a little energy on the other side, Kate. It's not quite an automatic win still. They're going to have to get focused defensively and make sure they get a stop to clinch this.
Black blue. Black ultra. Yellow. Edo blue.
He'll look to throw it. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Drill 52. Check.
Third down. Here's Jones. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Down. Yellow 22. Claude red. Drill green. Fight white. Smack red. Ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. 30. Hits the 20. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
over the years, plays and complement offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running. If you're throwing it, keep throwing. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 49, Saints 35.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints and Chris Olave ready to take over once again on offense. And that last pick six might just be the nail in the coffin of their hopes in this one, Brock, as that lead now stretches to 2 possessions.
Well, we get to see now how these guys react to this kind of adversity. Do they shake it off and be aggressive? Because we know they've got to score and score quickly.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Mega. Hey, dude. Hey, Red. Young Red.
Rattler to the air now. There's that man again. It's Hill. And they make the tackle at the 38. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
That's Olave with another catch. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 36, drill green. Blue striker, black ultra. White. Smash, red, fuse, yellow. Cut.
Here's Rattler. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Red, yellow. Here we go. Black, 95. 6, mega. Green jack. Red, cycle. Set up.
One final shot here. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots to the very end. And now we have reached that end. This one's over. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.